got to feel it deep inside. All I really want to do is the things you just can't hide. Put your funk around it, babe, and I'll take you for a ride.
Welcome to our new home.
Awesome.
Have you ever had a problem renting a house or an apartment? Then this video's for you.
Before you move into a rental property, you and the landlord need to agree to the terms of your business relationship in a contract called a residential tenancy agreement, or lease.
So, would you like to do a written lease or a verbal lease?
Verbal. We're an oral culture.
So, would you like to do a written lease or a verbal lease?
I think our rights would be best protected if we had to lease in writing.
Your security deposit is $500.
Landlords will usually ask for a security deposit. The security deposit cannot be more than the equivalent of 1 month's rent. When you leave, if there's no damage to the rental, you are entitled to get your security deposit back.
What the?
We will need a receipt for that.
Legally, the landlord is required to give you a signed copy of the lease within 21 days. As a tenant, you're entitled to withhold rent until you've received a signed lease.
Holy, I can't believe I got this.
It is your obligation to follow the terms of the lease. If you break these rules, you could be evicted. You don't want to be evicted, do you? I don't want to be evicted. You don't want to be evicted, no, because you'll be in the alley, then they'll find you, then they'll cook you, then they'll eat you.
Oh, hi, granddaughter. Oh, hi, nephew. Pituke. Oh, hi, my brother. Oh, my niece. What? Are you gonna come in?
If you allow someone who is not listed as a tenant or occupant on the lease to live at your rental, the landlord has the right to terminate tenancy and issue an eviction notice. However, if you have the landlord's consent, it doesn't matter if they are listed on the agreement or not.
This is your landlord.
Come in.
If the landlord is serving you a notice, the landlord must give the notice to an adult who appears to live with the tenant or post the notice in plain sight at the rental. If the landlord cannot serve in person, then the notice must be sent by registered or certified mail.
What's the catch? Simina, that landlord.
If you object to the reasons stated in the 14-day notice, you must give your landlord a written notice of objection listing all the reasons why you disagree with the eviction. You must deliver this notice to the landlord in person or by registered or certified mail on or before the date listed to vacate. If you want more information on the Landlord and Tenancy Act, contact Service Alberta. Before signing a lease, make sure you know all your legal rights and obligations.
Do you know how to protect yourself from identity theft? Identity theft includes a range of crimes, such as credit card information theft and financial and personal document theft. Thieves can strike at any time and anywhere.
What are you doing, my boy?
Talking to my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Yeah, my internet girlfriend.
Internet.
I sent her my bank account information so she could buy a ticket and come and see me.
Identity scams can happen in many different ways. Do not open emails from people you don't know, and do not give your personal banking information to anyone over the internet.
What are you doing, my boy?
Just deleting some suspicious emails.
If you receive an email and you don't recognize the sender, the text is garbled, or if it seems fishy, simply delete the message.
Hello? Me? I want a cruise? All you need is my name, SIN, address, blood type, Facebook password, and you'll send me the cruise tickets? Kokum, we're going on vacation!
Oh, Scooty! I love to cruise.
Phone scams like this, where the thief calls posing as a bank, government agency, or legitimate business and asks for personal information with promises of fabulous prizes and rewards, are nearly as old as the telephone itself. Be skeptical of calls like this. Never give out your information over the phone unless you've initiated the call.
You want my SIN and my mother's maiden name?
What's the catch, you guys? I don't think so. I think it's identity theft like the time my uncle lost his métis status.
Be protective of your personal information. Once your trash and recycling is out on the curb, it's fair game for anyone willing to rummage around through it. In fact, the practice of dumpster diving, retrieving personal documents from the garbage, is a common tool for identity thieves. To protect your identity, invest in a shredder to shred all documents that have any personal information on them.
Hello? Yep, that's me. How much on what credit card? CougarSingles.com?
your identity has been stolen, you need to report the fraud to the police and file a police report. Then call the major credit reporting agencies and tell them your identity has been stolen. Be vigilant with your private documents and protect yourself from identity theft by following all the tips mentioned in this video.
Have you ever been put on probation for stealing a bag of bacon puffs and a Johnny Cash CD from a gas station? Well, this video's for you.
You're darn lucky you were given probation. Now, here are the conditions you need to comply with to complete your probation. An anger management program. You need to attend your upcoming court review. Ma'am, you understand the conditions of your probation?
What's the guts?
Remember to follow probation order conditions exactly as they are outlined on the order itself.
Ma'am, you understand the conditions of your probation?
I do understand my conditions and I will comply with them.
It's okay to be angry. We just need to challenge ourselves to use different behavior when we are frustrated. Okay? Let's start with you. Tell us about your experience with anger. Yes, you. Let your anger spirit meet with crystal spirit. Find your deepest feelings.
Well, was this one time we went to the zoo with my cousin for his birthday, and we're all having a good time, and we had the crazy idea to try and get a picture with the monkey. And I had a bad feeling about it. We did it anyways.
You may think no one is paying attention, but probation officers will check to make sure you're following your conditions.
Oh yeah, that's how we got the monkey back in the cage.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the cheese falls off the cracker.
Hello?
Kokum? I heard you weren't participating much in your program today. If you don't take this seriously, you will be in breach of your probation conditions, and a warrant may be issued for your arrest.
Gee, you sound like a nun from residential school.
Your probation officer may not be somebody you share bannock with, but you should be respectful. Remember, they write reports to judges about your progress.
If you don't take this seriously, you will be in breach of your probation conditions, and a warrant may be issued for your arrest.
Okay, I'll try harder.
Yeah, you better. Typical criminal.
Your probation officer is not allowed to harass you. Harassment may include name-calling, interference into your personal life, and threats. If you think you're being harassed, discuss your concerns with your probation officer if you feel comfortable doing so. If you're not satisfied with the results, ask to speak to a supervisor.
Thank you. Have a great day, ma'am.
Welcome, fellow Earthlings. I feel joy that you are all present today in mind, spirit, and body. Sometimes you can't feel your feelings. You stuff them into your own personal fanny pack. So we need to release those feelings physically through yoga. Breathe in, breathe out, and release your anger. Feel it bubbling up from the depths of your soul.
What's the catch?
Kokum, please quiet your mind. We don't want to intrude on others' transformational experiences.
This anger management program doesn't fit my Aboriginal worldview. Could we find another program that's more culturally suitable?
Okay, let's work together to find a solution.
Be honest with your probation officer. If your conditions aren't working for you, then talk to your probation officer and do your best to resolve the problem. This way you can avoid breaching your probation, which may result in more court dates, heavier penalties, and possibly even jail time. Make sure you know your legal rights and obligations when making your way in the world. If you need help for any of the topics we've covered today, contact an NCSA court worker. But if you need legal advice, call a lawyer.
You've been told, but it's time to come alive. If you want to party, babe, you got to feel it deep inside. All I really want to do is the things you just can't hide. Put your funk around it, babe, and I'll take you for a ride.